朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片。
Hello everyone, today we are playing Forza Horizon 4. LEGO Speed Champions is one of the many hundred themes created by the LEGO Toy Company, and although I collect cities, Speed Champions comes second as one of my favorites. Since 2015, the line has released real-life cars that have been shrunken down to minifigure scale. With this power at hand, you'll be able to dominate the racetrack with a Ferrari F40, and, unknown to US law enforcement, tear up the streets in a Porsche 911 Turbo. I first started collecting Speed Champions back in 19 because of the special appearance of the 1970 Charger RT, aka the Family Mobile. Since then, I have dumped several $100s on plastic bricks produced in Denmark, and I have no regrets with my life choices. Fast forward to 20, and something shook the LEGO community just like how Corona shook the world. Speed Champions went through a major upscale, and the cars went from 6 studs wide to 8. And although there was some criticism for the choice, a lot of people saw potential in the new scale, particularly in the car's accuracy. With this new scale, the accuracy has improved incredibly well, except for the Euro. Skipping 10 seconds of the video, we head into 21, and Speed Champions returns with another horde of 8 stud-wide beasts. And unlike the previous waves where I have been spending hundreds, I spended millions, and obtained every single set introduced that year. Yes, that includes the polybag. So listen to your parents and put on your seatbelt as we hit the road and discover why 21 was my favorite year for Speed Champions. Before we go through my criminal record, let's take a look at what this wave has to offer. The Koenigsegg Jesko is a Swedish mid-engine hypercar that unfortunately had a limited production span. Up next is the Toyota GR Supra, a Japanese sports car with the name Supra being derived from the Latin prefix meaning to go beyond or to surpass. I require Jeremy Clarkson, the McLaren Elva, a British hypercar that was inspired by the race cars designed by Bruce McLaren and has no roof, nor windshield. Evolving from the single packs to the 2 packs, we now have extinguished the Continental variety because all these car manufacturers are American. Our first one is the Chevrolet Corvette Parade. This one is the C8R, a Grand Tour race car built for one purpose, endurance racing. The 1968 Corvette is a 3rd generation muscle car and was produced from 67 to 82. This is a Dodge Uprising, the Mopar SRT dragster. If you don't know, Top Fuel is a type of racing where dragsters are challenged to see which one has the best acceleration. This dragster includes the real-life driver herself, Leah Pruitt. The 1970 Challenger TA, a 1st gen muscle car that had the goal to compete against the Pontiac Firebird and the Mercury Cougar. This is the Bronco R. Born from the origins of a family SUV, the R is a race prototype designed specifically for desert racing. Finally, the GT Heritage Edition, a limited-run supercar created to celebrate the original car's 64 prototypes. As a bonus DLC, we have this micro-scale Elva, which concludes the complete roster. At this point, I'm sure you're just itching to know why there's an image of Huggy Wuggy on your screen, and why I made the suicidal decision to invest. Well, here's the thing. All of these cars look great, and none of them take up space on my shelves that isn't reserved. These designs were given extreme care with some minor cringe. Other than that, what can I say? I'm a car person. Say what you want about the new tires, it's a factual statement that they give the cars the low profile they needed. Which leads me to my next point. The mistakes from last year were considered and improved upon. The wheels are just a small example. If we take the F8 and the Huracan from the 20 wave, the canopies struggle to close because the minifigures can't fit. Then if we take the GT and the C8R, the canopies are closed fully. This was possible because the newer cars have roomier interiors, allowing the figures to sit back and fit inside snugly. Depending on your hair, you can even sit inside without a helmet. But if you hit 300 miles per hour, it's advised that you wear a helmet. However, this opens the door to my main issue. Most of the cars from other waves are track cars and formulas, and there's nothing wrong with that. In my case, I am a big fan of street cars, and 21 had at least one in every set, which convinced me to toss my wallet in the sea of debt. Although street racing is considered illegal by every nation, having the option to practice this sport with LEGO cars is a joy, and it's more of a joy when those cars actually exist. In complete honesty, I don't see anyone owning a $1 million car and treating it reckless, unless you're from Fast and Furious, but I can see it with a dog. But hey, rebuild the world. With the power of a street car like the Supra, you'd be able to pick up your medications at the nearest Walgreens, weave your way through traffic without engine problems, defeat your opponent at the stoplights, and maybe, just maybe, receive the female achievement. It's also worth noting that street cars have no limits to their customization. In simple terms, I love street legal cars that go fast, and although the Dragster, Bronco, and C8R are out of the equation, they're not bad by all means. But because this wave had nearly every set cover one, I just had to get a hold of it, and I did. Now I'll have to wrap this up because the police have caught me speeding in a school zone. Here we are now in 22, and although not all sets cover a street legal car, the ones that do are astonishing. There's the Lambo Countach, a Lotus Evija, and the Mercedes AMG 1. And if that's something to give you a heart attack, then you haven't seen anything yet. Speed Champions is an amazing theme from LEGO, and if you haven't collected any, then you're wasting your life. Their future looks bright, and I can't wait to see what other cars will be joining the roster. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want to catch the next vid as soon as possible, then consider turning on that notification. Thanks for watching this atrocity, and I'll see you all when I get out of jail.